Hi. I just started literally 2 minutes ago. It's nice to see you. I'm glad that you're here. You know what? I kind of am doing a shiny dex in Gen 8. I want to get as many shinies as I can to complete the dex before Scarlet and Violet come out. And I don't really have a lot right now, but um I am going to make an effort at least. I know I wanted to get a shiny dex in Arceus, which I guess I'm pretty close. There is a good few, like in the Cobalt coastlands, that I'm like not really familiar with getting, but I would like to get soon. That's 5. That's right. I forgot it's like really early where you're from. Yeah, it's like super late for me. So definitely throws you in for a loop. Are you going along with the storyline, or are you going to be shiny hunting as well? And what game are you playing? It's so easy to get shinies in that game. I have like 3 boxes full and only like very few shiny alphas. I would love to get more shiny alphas at least. But I miss the challenge. I miss the challenge of going into a Pokemon game and really not knowing when you're gonna get a shiny, instead of being like, oh, I'm gonna run down this route and find a shiny in 3 seconds. I don't know. It defeats the purpose of the excitement of shiny hunting for me now. But I already got the shiny charm and whole Pokedex completed. Honestly, it's not crazy hard. Yeah, it's too easy. So that's why I'm not really shiny hunting in Arceus, and I'm going back to my roots with Sword, where I started shiny hunting in the first place, because I do like shiny hunting in this game. I have a shiny charm, all Pokedex is completed, including the ones from the DLC, so I figured, why not? Nothing can be as bad as my Phantom Hunt, so... Oh, I know. I've had to take frequent breaks to go back to Arceus when it came to my Phantom Hunt. That's right. You were the one who had the high Bulbasaur encounters. My god. I was the one with the high Phantom eggs. Jesus. Why do we do this to ourselves? think my last hunt was no, it was Emolga. Emolga was my last hunt with, I believe it was 126 eggs. That's when I started my shiny hunting Pika clones adventure. So I'm basically shiny hunting every single Pika clone from every generation, including Pikachu themselves, or I guess it would be Pichu. But Emolga was the first one I got. I really like that shiny because of its pastel colors. And I figured, you know, I wanted a fresh start from the Phantom hunt that took most of my life since October of last year, so I might as well start fresh with something different. I know. The hunt I had before that, I believe it was a Litwick. Or at least one of my hunts before that. It was a Litwick, and it took me 725 eggs. And that one took me a while, and that one was also started in October. I shortly ended that one. Well, not shortly ended it, but I started that one in, like, I want to say end of September, and I got it mid-October after I had wisdom teeth surgery. My friend just calls me up at 2 in the morning and is like, you got a shiny hunt Litwick. You got to do it. I'm like, I am high off of dental medication. Why are you telling me to do this at 2 in the morning? And I eventually got it, like, that morning, and I was, like, too drugged up to be, like, excited. I just wanted to go to sleep. And then I got, like, I want to say 3 more shinies in between before I started my Phantom hunt. Also, woohoo, we passed 500 eggs. I didn't start at 100 eggs when I started stream. Oh my god, since February of this year? Jesus. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to let any more hunts go past 1,000 or else I'll cry. And I really hope that's not famous last words because I'm already halfway to 1,000. I really do hope you get your Bulbasaur soon, because I know your pain. I've been there. I know it'll come to you soon, I promise. I totally understand. Like, I think in between Phantom hunts or like Phantom eggs, I think every 300 or 400 eggs I'd have hatched, I'd just like step back and be like, all right, I need to go somewhere else or shiny hunt somewhere else. Just gotta clear your head. press that button. I ain't excited about anything yet. Hello, the Musty fan. Welcome. I already have a max level shiny Charizard, but thank you for the offer. I would if that hunt didn't take me. Actually, the hunt didn't take me too long, but I would like to keep it. Again, thank you for the offer. You use your Eevee to like hit rocks and pick up things, and also hit shaking trees. Just basically use it in battle a lot, and it'll eventually have a high friendship. Since it can't use held items anymore, like Soothe Bell or anything like that, like it does, and I guess you would say future Pokemon, quote unquote. Dara, hello! Hi, how are you? I'm doing pretty Gucci right now. You know, vibing in Pokemon. I don't want to say the name of this viewer out loud. I know who you are, but thank you for the follow. It's a little inappropriate. I was hoping so. I would like to redo the PNG just so it's not so transparent and a little more detailed. Plus, my hair isn't black with caramel tips anymore. It's dark brown with blonde because I got my hair stripped before I went to LA in like May. But soon. Big changes, big changes. Matt Damage, thank you for the follow. Okay, Dara, you're good. I'm gonna call you DB because I don't want to say your name. I don't know why I feel embarrassed to say your Twitch username. But hi. Would you like me to say it, Dara? Would you like me to say? Hi. Hello, hello. Lots of new viewers. Yeah, exactly, Dara. That's what I thought. Sakunti's what? Hmm? Elaborate. Explain. Explain why this is funny. Charizard Pog. Charizard Pog. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to draw some emotes for when that time comes. I don't gotta commission nobody, I can do it my damn self. It's like this lady will eventually give me an egg, thank you. I most likely will be here when you get back. Probably won't stop hunting until around like an hour or so from now. Fair enough. Hi, Naruto. We're hunting Mimikyu today. Hopefully not for much longer, because I'm already halfway to 1,000. We all saw how Phantom went. I did. And it was very difficult. I was on a call with a bunch of my friends who are now watching. And they did watch me get the Phantom. And I'm grateful that they were there. They watched me hunt it for days and days, nonstop. Happy that they were there. I even gave a little thank you speech afterward because I was so damn tired. Almost had 2,000 eggs for that Phantom. Of course, that means nothing to you because you're at like 2,300 for Bulbasaur. But like it was a hard couple months. Noodle, thank you for the follow. How is everybody doing? Anybody have any big plans for the rest of the week? Anything fun? Not fun? Oh. Listen, everybody poops. Everybody poops. I also want job. And if it all goes well, this will be job. And Webtoon is half job that I slack on. Tune, honest to God. Also need to find a way on how to get chat on screen, so it would make more sense when I record VODs. Out later. I can screen cap? Okay. You'll have to send me all the links for that because I don't know what I'm doing, as usual. Yes, I am Morbius. I'm Morbin all the time. And I was so freaking nervous to press the start streaming button today because this is my first stream and I was genuinely terrified. But you know what? It's been 40 minutes since I started and I'm feeling pretty good. Some chill music, got some chill chat. Everything's nice and chill. We're vibing. Yes, this is my very first stream. I finally got all the equipment I wanted, and I finally got to stream for the first time. I do like small streams for like my group of friends in Discord, which they weren't really streams, they're just kind of us talking, and I just screen share whatever the hell I'm doing. But this is my first like stream for out there in the open to the public for anybody and anyone to come and watch. So nerve-wracking, but kind of exhilarating in its own little way. I don't know. You said that when we were shiny hunting for the Phantom. I'll take your word for it. Honestly, I know you're just going to keep that clip for your own personal gain. I can just guarantee it. I'm going to be sleeping and you're going to be playing that in my ear at night and being like, that was you at some point this week. And I'm going to be like, I know. Damn right, I'm a 10. You're damn right, I shiny hunt. It takes away so much time, but I love it. I love shiny hunting, it's great. It's like gambling in its own special little baby way. No, this does not mean I'm addicted to gambling. How about this? She's a 10, but she's got a horrendous caffeine addiction. Panda, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow. So head empty right now that if we had gotten the shiny already, I probably would have missed it and would have been long gone by now. Angar, welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Hey, shiny luck to you too if you're shiny hunting anything tonight. My day has been going pretty alright. How has your day been going? to hear. All the shiny hunting has become complete muscle memory for me. Don't worry, I can see how many viewers I've got. Yeah, especially for our first stream. It's wild. I am aware that laptop sounds like a jet. Put it on a flat surface if you haven't already. That isn't cloth. Hi Jabber, welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. That said, how many clicks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? How many licks? For me, we did a science experiment on this in like 3rd grade actually, but we used like the mini ones. It took me like 22. I guess double that for a bigger one, like 44. I also imagine how wet your mouth is will have to determine how quick you get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. How many licks does it take for you, Noodle, for you to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? How about that? And for anybody else in the chat, anyone out there who's listening, Sarah, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop for you? You know what, Discreet? I expect nothing less of you. Sarah, you're telling me that as soon as you get a Tootsie Pop, you just bite into it? Like, before you even put your mouth on it, you just bite into it? That's fair. I won't judge you for that. Some people do. Some people do that. People can do whatever the hell they want to their own Tootsie Pops. A Tootsie Pop, Carlos, is a... I don't know if you have Tootsie Rolls where you're from, but it's a Tootsie Roll inside of a lollipop. And... Listen, discreet. We didn't need... That's a little too much information. It is very delicious. What is everyone's favorite flavor of Tootsie Pop? I personally like the blue ones. Or the purple one. Are they blue or purple? They also have pomegranate flavor, which is amazing. I have never tried green apple or watermelon Tootsie Pop. It's great. I swear to God, if you don't answer my question like a normal human being, I don't know what the... There's gonna be a sternly voiced voicemail coming to your inbox. That's what's gonna happen. Blue was absolutely good. I don't know if you would say they were blue or purple, because wrapper was blue, but they are grape flavored. So, I'm not really sure. A lollipop doesn't have anything inside of it. A Tootsie Pop has a Tootsie Roll inside of it, which is like, it's chewy chocolate candy. I don't know if you have Tootsie Rolls where you're from. Yeah, I guess it would be a taffy, wouldn't it? I'm not a big fan of Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Pops are great. Tootsie Rolls, not so much. The fruit Tootsie Rolls, though, I would devour those in a heartbeat. I mean, they're okay. It's just, I don't know. The chocolate ones are very odd when you kind of think that most chocolate will just kind of melt in your mouth and it'll just kind of dissipate and whatever. But if it's like chewy, I don't know. Maybe it's just a texture thing for me. Not sure about anybody else. Very big on textures. I love sour gummy worms if the sour powdery stuff didn't hurt my stomach. I will eat sour candy in moderation because my stomach is very sensitive and stupid. Don't even get me started on Fun Dip powder, okay? I've seen so many people snort that when I was in middle school. Exactly. People snort it. You get what I'm talking about. We'll pause for a water break real quick. Stay hydrated. All of you stay hydrated. That air-flavored stick is made of sugar. You can eat the stick. If you guys didn't know that, you can eat the stick of a Fun Dip. And if you didn't know that, I have just opened your eyes to something. Is it good? No. But can you? Yes. I know, but it's nasty. It is a little nasty. It's not, well, it's just very plain. They literally just put compressed sugar into the shape of a stick. It only tastes good when the dip is on it. Honestly, Fun Dip is kind of gross because you're just sticking a spit-covered stick into powder, which you might as well just eat the powder alone, honestly. I do not promote the snorting of any powders, just an FYI. Do not snort anything. Not even drugs. Don't do it. I'm an anti-drug advocate. The only experience you'll get from snorting Fun Dip is really bad lungs, and blue snot for like 3 days. Or red, depending on what flavor you decided to snort. Carlos, please, for the love of God, do not snort Fun Dip. This is a stupid American middle school thing. I don't know why people did it. I never understood the fun in it. It is not meant for nostril consumption. It is strictly for mouth consumption. Eat it. Fun Dip is just a bunch of flavored sugar in a tiny little terrible bag. And no, Jabber, we're not snorting anything. Do not snort anything. I do not promote the snorting of anything unless it's like nasal medicine. Snort that all you want. In moderation if you need it. Jesus Christ, this is a train wreck. Don't snort that, please. I don't want to be the start of anything. Do not snort Fun Dip. I do not support the snorting of Fun Dip or of any powdery substances. Please do not snort Fun Dip. All bubbles pop. I didn't see your follow, but thank you for the follow. Really be paying attention to that a little more. Not even Coke. Don't. Why? Wow. Why? I've seen people crush Smarties and pretend to smoke it. Don't do that either. Just don't inhale anything that doesn't belong in your lungs. I mean, honestly, like, for me, I'm not a huge person on, like, smoking any or snorting any sort of substances. If y'all want to destroy your bodies like that, do whatever the hell you want. But I will not be promoting the use of it in any way, shape, or form, because that's just not the way I roll. I mind my own business. That's the short end of the story. To keep the topic of candy, what is, like, when you guys were kids, whoever, like, ate candy, like Halloween candy, if you guys celebrate Halloween, like, what was the piece of candy that you would, like, separate from all the others and was like, nah, I ain't eating that, and you, like, gave it to somebody else? What was the candy that you just hated the most? For me, it was Laffy Taffies. They taste horrible. Really? Almond Joys? I love Almond Joys. Totally underrated. I love Almond Joys to death. But Laffy Taffies were so, like, I don't know, just waxy. I don't like York patties that much either. York patties are okay. If somebody gave me a York patty, I would eat it. Would I eat a bunch of them and say that I love them? Absolutely not. However, I will do that with Almond Joys. I will eat Almond Joys in a heartbeat. Tootsie Rolls, not a big fan. Like I said, it's a texture thing. Anything that's, like, chewy and really sticks to my teeth, like Milk Duds. I can't stand. I used to love Milk Duds. I can't stand them anymore. Just can't do it. One Schooler, thank you for the follow. Snickers are good. I used to hate what was it? Twix. I used to loathe finding a Twix in any bag of candy that I got in my childhood. But you know what? It's really started to come around for me. I really do like it. We're talking about candy. Different types of candies that we liked and hated as kids or now. Really, I don't like Milk Duds. Milk Duds are not a fan favorite for me anymore. I used to think they were like the best thing ever, and now I can't handle it. Twix are superior. Yes, thank you, Carlos. Twix are superior. I love Twix. I also like Milky Way. I like a lot of candy bars. I don't really like Reese's peanut butter cups. I don't know why. The peanut butter is just really dry. It's very dry. Skittles are also very good. Ooh, you know what? When I worked at the grocery store, they only sold left Twix. I never saw a right Twix in that grocery store. So I would have to go with left. Honestly, it's the only one I've ever had. It's the only one I've ever enjoyed. Another one that I'm like not a big fan of that I used to like devour as a kid was Whoppers. And I'm not talking like the Burger King burger. I'm talking about those little like crouton dipped in chocolate dirt balls. There's a running jokes for Twix where they're like, oh, the left side of the Twix is better than the right side, but they're the same. Or so they want you to think. So it's very quote unquote controversial, but it's really not. It's just a silly little inside joke, I guess. Jabber, if you snorted dittos, they would form into you. I've almost hatched 100 eggs since I started stream, like an hour and a half ago. But if you turn it around, the left gets the right one. You know what? That's what they want you to think. That's what they want you to think. You gotta pay attention. Oh, Doritos. Doritos is okay. Nacho cheese Doritos are good. Spicy nacho Doritos are good. Cool Ranch Doritos are mid. If you disagree, that's not my problem. I think they're mid. I will not eat them if you hand them to me. If you couldn't tell, most of my chat is probably based in the US. So a lot of the stuff that we'll probably discuss is very American. So like Doritos are like, you don't know, triangle chips. And all these other candies are just like kind of gross. I don't know why they're still talking about snorting stuff though. We've been past that. For those of you that eat Pringles, if you do eat Pringles, what is your favorite flavor of Pringle? And what 4 flavors do they sell in your country, Carlos? I'd like to know. Cheddar Pringles are amazing. Pizza Pringles, amazing. Normal Pringles, mid. Sour cream and onion Pringles, amazing. Barbecue Pringles, mid. Ranch Pringles, mid. Spicy Pringles, never had them. Pretty sure they're mid. I know there's other flavors of Pringles. I can't really put my finger on what at the moment. Did I already say salt and vinegar Pringles? Those are mid too. Really? Sour cream Doritos? Huh. Here we have quite a lot, actually. We have cheese, spicy cheese, sweet chili, Cool Ranch, other ones. I just can't remember what they are right now. Because it's late and I've already taken my meds, which make me. I do not believe I've ever tried snorting breadcrumbs, Carlos. And if any of you have, what was your experience like? And if you haven't, and you have, Carlos, can you explain to us what your experience was like? We'll stop with the snorting topic after we explain what breadcrumb snorting was like, and then we'll kind of segue off of it. If you don't mind. Okay, follow-up question, Carlos. Since your friend's done it, did they survive? Just out of curiosity. Okay, good. When I was working at a pizza buffet back in like 2019, maybe 2020, one of my coworkers did the cinnamon challenge and just swallowed an entire like scoop full of cinnamon like in our back kitchen before we opened the store. And boy, oh golly, did we almost have to call an ambulance. Honestly, it'd be pretty rad to have died from snorting breadcrumbs on your tombstone, because it's like it leaves a story for people to kind of wonder, like, how did that come about and why. Honestly, I'd like sit and ponder and be like, who is this person and why did they decide to do this outrageous thing. Try a different egg rotation. It's 4. I have seen that challenge and it looks painful. I understand that your nose and your mouth are connected. I just don't understand why people would use that loophole to snort a condom in through your nose and out through your mouth. And whoever was the first person to do that, how did they discover that and live? Well, they probably did if they had someone there that knew like a Heimlich maneuver if they choked. But like, I don't know. How do most of these challenges come about? Somebody does it, it's probably a near-death experience, and then they're like, oh my god, I have to share this with everybody. The Tide Pod challenge. Don't. We're not gonna restart that. But, you know, that was crazy. Like, just because it's a challenge doesn't mean you should do it. However, I do enjoy watching people do the milk drinking challenge where they try to drink an entire gallon of milk, which sounds super easy, but will like totally screw you up. I know I can't do it. I'm lactose intolerant. I'm not sure. I'm really bad with converting measurements from other countries. But like a jug of milk, I don't really know how big that would be in your country. Oh, there you go, 3.8 liters. Too much milk. I would love to drink milk more often if it didn't, like, try to kill me. Probably why I'm so short. Exactly. Like, I don't remember how much the average water be drinking a day, but it's definitely a lot more than that in milk. And watching people try to do it, yes, they do it in one sitting, and it is horrendous. If you are okay with watching people throw up, I highly recommend watching it because it's incredibly entertaining. But if you're queasy with stuff like that, I wouldn't bother. Because I'm pretty okay with watching people throw up. It's just watching people break bones is where I get kind of woozy, I guess. So I am going to take a quick bathroom break, but I will be back in about 5 minutes. Alright, I am back. This is when you break someone's bone and you don't know how that feels. I've never broken someone's bone before, but I have seen somebody with a broken bone. My younger sister broke her bone off of a office chair and onto a hairdryer. Seeing her run around the house with a broken arm was not the best image, but she definitely got the help she needed after that. Of course, wouldn't just let her run around the house with a broken arm. I'm not sure what number I'll be getting a shiny at, but hopefully it is less than 1,000 because I would really not like to break the 4-digit mark like last time. That will destroy me. I don't think I will. I hope not. I really hope it's not 1,300. I would like to go with Noodle's prediction at 677, just because it's very exact and it feels right. 800 is also a number I wouldn't be mad about, or not really mad, but just kind of, I wouldn't dread it if it took that long, considering that's only like 200 eggs away. But for tonight, I think we're only going to be doing this for about another 15 minutes or so. I am getting It does seem a lot more calm. Everybody's gone to take their break, as well as I have. When do I stream? I'm thinking I'm gonna start streaming every other day. Probably around this time. Maybe not exactly as late as 10 o'clock. I might go a little earlier. It's really dependent on how these next few streams go. But as of right now, I would say that my next stream will be on Tuesday. It is Sunday, not for long. But I would say, yeah, day after tomorrow, around the same time. Gives me a little more freedom throughout the day. So if anything goes wrong, I could make a decision on whether or not to stream. Do have a couple birthdays and holidays coming up, so of course when it comes to those, I will not be streaming those days. I will be out celebrating whoever's birthday it'll be, or whatever holiday that comes my way. I do not work. I am still looking for a job. I just got out of work about a month ago. I do go to school. I go to a local community college for my associate's degree in psychology. I will be transferring to a university in October. Stoked for that. I'm almost done with everything that I need to. I've been going to college for quite a few years, and I'm kind of, well, I can't say that I'm sick of it just yet because I've still got a lot more to go before I go into the profession that I'm going into. I do want to become a therapist, more specifically a children's therapist. Get them help as soon as possible. Brains are still kind of in development. I do have a huge fascination with psychology. I do like hearing everything and anything about anxiety and depression and other disorders, because some people don't believe it, but mental illnesses and mental disorders are a disease and illness like any other organ in your body. Just because it is in your brain and other people can't physically see it or see any of its symptoms doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. And I stand by those words, and I would like to make sure that other people, especially young children who are kind of confused about what feelings they're going through, do understand that that is the truth, that they shouldn't fear it, and that everything's going to be okay. And when you're young, you are very curious and confused. So I want to make sure that that confusion doesn't lead them astray from therapy, because therapy is very healing. All of you out there, if you're going to therapy and you need it, go to therapy. Even if you don't feel like you need it, talking to somebody that's like outside of your close-knit circle, it's very, well, therapeutic, but it'll definitely help you kind of realize that talking to somebody that isn't biased with you will absolutely help you in your mental health and your mental well-being. What are my thoughts on spaghetti? If you've known me most of my life, I love spaghetti. I love it. I like most Italian cuisine. Spaghetti is very good with mozzarella cheese. If I could have mozzarella cheese more often. What do we have in my boxes right now? I'll get like 4 more eggs, and then I'll just hatch the rest of this box. Sorry for talking so much. It's okay, Jabber. I mean, your username is Jabber for a reason. I mean that in the nicest way possible. That is true. Chat would be dead otherwise if you weren't speaking. One more egg. Just gonna grind out the rest of this box. I like to keep it at multiples of 5. I'm not sure why. Probably just because it's a nice number to kind of round up to. Ollie Cam, thank you for this follow. I almost said subscribe. I don't know why. Not even church affiliated. Hi, Noob Slayer, and yes, I have done that. Oh, you're from the 54 Immortal server. Hi, welcome in. I love supporting streamers, especially when I like to support them in drinking water. I will be adding a hydrate streamer button at some point. Yes, you guys may drown me. I do like drinking water. It is not something I dread doing. I may be caffeine addicted, but I also like to even it out with drinking water. Got to mark that one for some reason. I should put a timer. Every 10 minutes, drink some water. Not a bad idea, actually. I'm gonna go to the bathroom a lot. Hit a man with my bike. Nobody tell the police. on our last row. Boys. Oh, the character thing on the bottom right, that is a drawing I have done of me and my boyfriend as Pokemon trainers. And little demon Pokemon trainers. Not sure why, but I thought it was cute. And I was like, it's Pokemon themed. I'll use it for the stream. And we are hatching our last batch of eggs for the night. Looks like we have not gotten a shiny Mimikyu today. That is okay. Great. I believe that will be it for me tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming for my very first stream. I do appreciate all of your guys' support. I do have a YouTube and a Twitter and an Instagram. They are all in my Twitch channel socials. I'm not really sure how you guys would get there. I'm still very new to this. So, I also have no one to raid because it's late and nobody's awake. So, thank you guys so much for coming. And I will be streaming again on Tuesday, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, depending on where you are. And I'll see you guys later.